One of the greatest misconceptions about courage is that fearless people simply don't experience doubt. In reality, courage and doubt often walk together. The difference is that courageous people stop allowing doubt to make every decision. When life begins changing quickly, the mind naturally searches for certainty. It wants reassurance that every step will succeed. It wants proof that every risk will be rewarded. But growth has rarely worked that way. Think about every meaningful chapter you've lived through. The first day at a new job, the beginning of an important relationship, moving somewhere unfamiliar, starting a creative project, learning a new skill. Very few of those moments came with guarantees, yet each one asked you to take the next step anyway. Not because you knew exactly how everything would unfold, because something inside you believed the possibility was worth exploring. That's where intuition becomes so valuable. Intuition isn't the loudest voice in your mind. It's often the quietest. Fear tends to shout. It imagines every possible problem before you've even begun. Intuition speaks differently. It doesn't promise that nothing will go wrong. It simply reminds you what feels deeply aligned. Learning to recognize that difference can transform the way you approach uncertainty. Fear asks, "What if I fail?" Intuition asks, "What if this helps me become who I'm meant to be?" Fear wants immediate certainty. Intuition values meaningful direction. Neither voice should be ignored. Fear can help us prepare. Intuition helps us move. The wisdom comes from allowing preparation without becoming trapped by hesitation. Over the next few days, notice how often your mind begins creating stories about the future. Stories about what could go wrong. Stories about why this isn't the right time. Stories about why someone else is more qualified, more confident, or more prepared. Then gently pause. Ask yourself, is this a fact? Or is it a prediction? That simple question creates space between you and your thoughts. It reminds you that not every fear deserves to become your future. As this powerful energy continues unfolding, remember that you don't need absolute certainty before taking the next meaningful step. You simply need enough trust to remain open. Because life often reveals the next part of the path only after you've had the courage to begin walking. And perhaps that's the breakthrough you've been waiting for all along. Not the disappearance of uncertainty, but the quiet realization that you've become strong enough to move forward with it beside you.